Walt's got a trout. I got a red snapper. What do you have, Judy?
Mine's still going the other direction.
These are really choice fish. And when they're 10 or 15 pounds like this one, that's the perfect size to keep. Son, you got a big one. I don't know what you got. You might have a big bull red. You sure do. Look at that. Yeah, that's not got 20 pounder.
Bass Pro Shops presents Fishing with Roland Martin. Brought to you by Tracker Boats, fish the finest. Gary Yamamoto Custom Baits, designed by fishermen for fishermen. Timbuktu, Fisher's Choice, real bait ready when you are. And by Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Closed caption provided by Spro Lures. This segment of Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by Shake E2, makes other shaky head jigs obsolete.
Oh man, what do we got here? Oh son, hey, what do we have?
Trifecta.
We got something big. Oh folks, today we're fishing the oil wells here in Venice, Louisiana. I got a red snapper. I got a red snapper. What do you have, Judy?
I don't know yet.
Oh, look.
I
got a giant red. You got a big red fish.
It's got the red.
What do you have there, Judy?
Mine's still down there, coming up.
What do we have? What do we have? Uh-oh.
All right.
You have what do you have?
I don't know yet.
Oh, you got another red snapper.
I got a small red snapper. You got hey, look at this, guys. Wow.
Well, folks, you can see the action is hard and heavy here on the oil wells on Venice, Louisiana. Okay, let's get these things off and try it again.
Walt's
a bull red and two red snappers. Okay, oh, there's one. Okay, Judy, I'll help you with yours. That's pretty cool.
Man, what a way to start the day. 17-pound redfish, two big red snapper on our first cast right here in Plaquemine Parish.
Well, what we're doing, folks, we're just using jigs, and I have a plastic jig tail right here on a little jig head. We're going up to these oil wells, and we're just throwing right by them and just dropping the water. The water's about 50 feet deep, and it's pretty easy fishing, and it's really, really productive. Schools of fish and hundreds of oil wells. You know, Plaquemines Parish is an interesting place. It encompasses this whole lower delta of the Mississippi River. All the beautiful bass waters that we fish, all the redfish and trout, it's right here in Plaquemines Parish. It's the very lower end of the Mississippi Delta, which is well over 1 million acres of water and waterways.
Yep, it's beautiful.
These fish are suspended. They were halfway down, Walt. What do they look like on the depth finder? Okay.
These are showing up everything from 20 to 25 foot down on the locator, Roland.
Well, there's an easy way to do that. See, I can pull, that's 10 feet, let it sink. Okay, that's 20 feet, actually 25 feet, and that's about 30 feet right there. Okay, now I can jig at that depth, and I'm not on the bottom, only halfway down, but that's the right depth. People ask me all the time what kind of tackle I use. Well, I use freshwater bass tackle. This is a 7-foot Roland Martin heavy-duty rod, and it's a Johnny Marsh Elite reel, bass reel. And I have 30-pound Power Pro like I use for my bass. Now, I spray this with that line and lure conditioner that prevents a lot of the rust and corrosion. I use the saltwater formula. But I also rinse it in the evening. I come in off the water, I rinse everything down. Okay, got another snapper. I guess it's a snapper. I don't know what it is.
Got him?
I got him.
Walt's got one.
Oh yeah, another red snapper. You know, for a little fish, they sure do fight well. They sure do fight good.
You got another red.
Oh,
big old red snapper. Wow.
He's beautiful.
Big old red snapper.
Oh my goodness.
What do you have, Judy?
I don't know. I don't know. He's going down and up and up. Another red. We found the honey hole. Whew. I think. Look at that. Big one and a little one.
Pretty or what?
Look at that.
Pretty red
Mom and
snapper.
baby. Okay.
Okay. Now there's a moratorium on these red snapper right now where you can catch them and release them. And you know, these are the juveniles, and the real big ones are out in deeper water. We're actually not targeting red snapper for today's trip. We're catching them, but we're actually catching just a variety of fish.
Mine's a baby.
And that's a nice one that Walt has.
Judy has a nice one too. It's just a little younger. Walt's got one. Got a good one? You have a big one.
Looks like a big red, huh?
I don't know how big, but he certainly thinks he's tremendous. He got an attitude.
There we go, another red.
Oh, I had one to hit it. Want to hit it again. Want to hit it again.
Fluffer. Roland's got one.
I'll tell you what, folks, this is something else. That's something else. Oh yeah. Big old red snappers. Oh heavens, they're fun to catch. They're fun to catch.
And Judy's got one.
All right, way to go. Well, folks, what do you think? Sea trout, big red snappers, big red fish, everything's out on these rigs. This is some kind of a fishery.
This segment of Fishing with Roland Martin is brought to you by Line and Lure Conditioner. Outfish, outcast, outlast. Mako Boats presents this segment of Fishing with Roland Martin.
Now what I'm using is a shaky 2. It's an Evolution lure. It's a stand-up jig head that we use for bass fishing. This is a heavy-duty 3/4 ounce model with a big saltwater hook. And I'm using a 4-inch YAMAMOTO swim bait with a little Mega Strike. But anyway, it's pretty much a standard type of jig. And probably in the saltwater, the jig heads like this with its plastic tails are probably outsold the bucktails. I like a bucktail, and we've been using bucktails too, and I like bucktails a whole lot, but they are more expensive. Okay, shaky head 2 works. They hit that grub good. Oh, if I can get them up. I don't know if I can or not. He's a good one though. I mean, you know, for just a couple pounds, these fish are pretty good fighters, you know. I got some heavy tackle here, and boy, they're eating me up. They're just a couple 3 pounds, but they're hard fighting fish. They're hard fighting fish. Nice little red snapper. Nice little red snapper. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. That's the way to do it. Oh, okay.
Hey, Roland, I can't believe we got Bill Dance out here last week to do this kind of fishing with you. What a great time you guys had.
Boy, now we did have some fun out here with Bill Dance, America's favorite fisherman. You think of him as a freshwater fisherman. Hey, I hit him on these oil wells and gas wells. Just last week, we caught 7 or 8 species of fish, up to 20, 30 pounds. We had a lot of fun. Hey, watch some of this.
It's another snapper.
Oh, yeah.
Spitting up bait like crazy.
There's another. Oh, man. Oh, man, wow. Look at this snapper.
Ooh, look at the size of that.
Oh, that's a red snapper and a half. That's what we're talking about, Bill. You know, now these red snappers are really good fish to eat. These are really choice fish. And when they're 10 or 15 pounds like this one, that's the perfect size to keep. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one, Bill. Okay, look at that one. That's a good red snapper there. That's a big one. Okay, Bill.
Well, I had him 3 times. Come here.
Now there's so many red snapper here that they're suspended. They're just all over the place. Let's see how big this one is. Well, he's 10 pounds, but you know, that's a pretty sizable fish. 10-pound red snapper. Just jigging them on jigs like that. And let them go right there. Okay. We've caught hundreds of pounds of fish. I'm going to ease back just to the well. I normally run the trolling motor. That's my normal deal. But anyway, I'll just ease back with the main engine, and see, you can see that whole big band of fish under the boat. All right. And some of those fish are big. Some of them are big bull reds, and some of them are big red snappers. And they're down below there. Look at those big ones down on that band down below there.
There's no telling how many are suspended up under it.
Yeah, there's some really good fish on this rig. There's really lots of them. What you got, Bill?
I got a snapper. You got
I got a lane snapper and you have a red snapper. There's a difference between the two. Now you notice this one here is a red snapper and there's no yellow lines on it. This one is the lane snapper and it has yellow lines. Okay, cool deal. I'm gonna keep this one to eat. This would be a good family sport out here with the kids and the family, you know. Everybody could catch a few fish.
Oh, absolutely. You get a calm day.
Oh yeah, get a calm day. I'm gonna bring my wife Judy out here probably tomorrow. We'll jig up some lane snappers and some sea trout for supper. That'd be the deal.
Well, you know, the fun is in the catching. And it doesn't really matter the size of the fish. It's just, you know, the fun is in, you know, like I say, is in the catching. And you know, what makes us such a sport, you don't have any idea what you're going to catch. You don't know if the fish is going to be this long or he's going to be that long. And you don't know what kind of fish you're going to catch.
That's right.
And it's real easy to do. All you got to do is just drop it down and just jig it.
Right. Yeah.
Doesn't take a mental heavyweight to do this. If it did, you and I couldn't do it.
Didn't hit that time. You got one, Bill?
Yep. I'm getting the small ones out of the way for you.
I got the big one. There, I got another one. Oh.
If you miss it, just drive it back.
I know. Oh. What happened? There's one. Hey, is this is jigging, isn't it? You know, now you're a heck of a jig fisherman. You've jig fished all your life. This is the easiest jig fishing I've ever seen, isn't it, Bill?
Oh, it absolutely.
But you know, you're a, oh gosh, I just missed one. He just came off. That's right.
I'll tell you what, this is simple as eating pie.
It really is.
If you want to learn how to feel a jig suspended, you know, catching suspended fish, this is the place to do it.
Well, also, have you noticed that this new super lines that we're using, it's so easy to feel the fish.
Absolutely.
You know, they're really
sensitivity.
Oh, there's one. Another one. He's a little one. I got a little one on it. You know, there's a lot of different species of fish here other than just.
Now, what is that?
That's a mangrove snapper. Here we go, a nice mangrove snapper. And of course, mangrove snapper. What they call a gray snapper.
Look, folks, it's a nice mangrove snapper.
Well, they get a lot bigger than this. They get to about 7 or 8 pounds. Those, look, that's all the tail that was left. I don't think it makes any difference. I
just missed it.
I think you can drop it down. There's so many fish here, and it's so on the depth finder. Look at them on the depth finder. It's 53 feet deep.
I got an Oreo cookie in the boat. You want to stick it on there?
There's so many fish. I don't even think I need a tail on this jig head.
You do.
We'll drop it all the way down and see what happens. Oh, the one just
there. You just popped it right there.
I just. Oh, there I got it. Just a jig head.
55 feet.
It's something when you find them like this. There he is. Oh, son. Is this all right, Bill?
Why do they keep? What is that whistle out there? That horn?
Well, that whistle is. I guess it's all these little wells have to have a navigational whistle for the fog, you know, because There's like right in this one block.
Well, it sure ain't foggy right now.
There's no fog now. But there's like 200 oil wells out here.